This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Krumstrup. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Noles will kick it away to get this game going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He lets it rip. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's nickel. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Breaks loose at the 45. He's swarmed by the defense. Wideouts now clustered. Design quarterback run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Seminoles will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Back to pass. It's nickel. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. No chance to catch him there.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Will.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. To throw, it's nickel. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his back. It's a quick grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Toss play to the outside. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Knowles. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. He's good as he throws it.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot, but he paid for it. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Touchdown, Seminoles. The special teams produce a score. Wow, so the punt returner all the way to the house to put his team in front now.
Well, that's one way to do it, right? You don't have to worry about your own offense putting points on the board when you get a score from the return team. 6 points on the board, heck of a return, and they're up.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set, 2nd down play here. Dropping back, it's Nickel. On the move now. The pass ball incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They're going to run it. Fighting off the defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
To throw, it's nickel. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Florida State. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now here's the toss play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. Second down and 15. Back's got it again.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Throwing for his running back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's in the clear. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback They changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st down and 10 now. To the air, it's nickel. Here's the throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Knowles. Still no answer for the passing game.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This offense cannot be stopped.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half is going to be as exciting as this has been.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Looking to pass. It's Nickel. He's running out of time here. Now the pass rush gets home. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. And the football comes out. The defense scoops it up. And here he goes. At the 30 now. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Handoff from the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Touchdown, Trojans. This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking to pass. It's Nickel. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
We go with a direct snap. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Pressure is coming. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking for his big tight end. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Dropping back, it's Nickel. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to
Oh, y'all hear me? I had my foot moved. My bad.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is
They're still in the way, man. They're holding
the
us
coaches
and
were
shit.
worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really
I ain't sure with nobody.
And the Knowles lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Nickel. Lets it go quickly. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Look at it, chuck it again. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Knowles will line up now. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
They'll try to run inside.
Grab me, bro.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
He keeps it on a design run. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And the Seminoles will look to convert here on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So 4th down. Go for it. And the defense rise up for a big stop. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Are you kidding me?
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. 3rd and long from their own 1. They've got to get a few yards to give the punters some room here. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with his defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He breaks free.
The returner is tackled down at the 43, and the Florida State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's reeled in. It's Bond. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there. The Seminoles come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Noles are going to cash in here in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's nickel. Ball by the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Noles hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Lost the ball short of the line.
Get the damn ball, bro.
How about this defense
I'm
flying
not
in there?
concerned. I
Trying
don't
to get their
understand
hand
this
on the
shit,
ball.
bro.
They do. They're able to pounce on it for a big
I
turnover.
can see off this damn quarterback. He never
The
fumbled.
offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone.
Serving.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. A short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks into the clear. He's at the 50. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. It's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
And great throw here by this USC quarterback. But how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history. Going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
So far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
He just has to be
No
protected
fucking
better now. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Able to convert on third, sets up first and goal, the 8.
This is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
First and goal, will try to run it in. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming up, second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed on the defense flying to the football.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Third and goal, will try to run it in. The defense right at the line.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So the lead remains 19 off that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion, looking downfield. It's nickel. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it again. Tries to get it to the running back. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense offense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
QB keeper all the way. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Here's the second down play. Movement here from the tight end. Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Snags the quick throw. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Yet another interception. The disaster performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Offense moving to a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's a good run defense.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Tight end goes in motion. And here's the handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive.
Touchdown, Trojans! And the route is on.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team now going to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking deep for late game heroics. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to pass. It's nickel. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
The Seminoles will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And the Noles line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory.